What's going on, guys, and welcome back. I'm just going to check that we are live. Welcome back to the poker live stream. Today I'm going to be entering this $10 turbo. Depending on how long I last, I might have 2 bullets at this or just the 1, depending on how far we're running it. Yeah, I mean, the live streams so far haven't been going too well. Live, I've had a few good results in the past few weeks, but as I said, online I've just not been able to make it work so far. So let's hope today's a little bit different. I'm just checking that everything's working and we're live. Sound is okay, video is okay. So let's get going. Yeah, right, here we go. Let's register into this. So as I said, we haven't been running too well online recently. I can't really explain why too much. I think I've been playing alright, maybe 1 or 2 bad decisions here and there, but nothing.
Bold.
You know, I'm not saying we've been playing out of our skin, but we've been playing pretty well. But just luck's not kind of been going our way. As I say, live, I'm doing alright. I think live as well, obviously, you see a lot less hands, and I think you can play the player a bit more. So I think I've got those 2 things on my side a bit when I play live compared to online. And it feels, and again, I think this is because you see so many hands. Online feels a lot more car crashy than live poker. And sometimes, though, saying that, the opposite. Sometimes it feels like you run dead for a long time. But we'll see. Obviously, we're just getting started here, so we'll see how we go. This isn't a hand that I'm happy to defend with most of the time. If everybody limps from here, then I think I might have to. But otherwise, I'm happy just to fold this one down.
Call.
It's still not worth it, I don't think, even if this guy limps in as well, personally.
Raise.
Definitely not now. You can get out of that one pretty easy. Yeah, obviously there's some merit in defending your big blind, so people see that you're not someone who they can easily raise off of a big blind and steal your chips. So there is some merit in that, but you do want to do it with sort of a half decent hand. Obviously anything like 9-2. So definitely getting out of there. We've got top pair versus pair of kings, and the kings take it down. Man United are currently playing Man City, and Mason Mount has just gone off injured. I do feel quite bad for him. We've got King Queen offsuit and the small blind here. We can do something with that. I do feel quite bad for him actually, because he's constantly injured, and he seems like Ruben Amorim's not going to come in and big him up if he doesn't mean it, because he doesn't need to. And Ruben Amorim has been talking about how much he wants. Right, so we've got a raise, a re-raise, a jam all in. I mean, he can have anything here because he's just lost. He's obviously a bit on tilt, but this guy raising as well. I'm just gonna. There's no point getting involved in his hands too early on. He's gonna call that anyway, so we're gonna get to see if we were behind. We were dominated. So. Any 9, any 10, let's have a look. No. Yeah, so, what was I saying then? Yeah, Mason Mount, he's a player that I think Ruben Amorim wouldn't have picked up if he didn't really believe that he was trying his best, because that's what he's been saying this whole time, how much he wants it, this, that and the other, and how he really likes him. He doesn't need to say that, he can say that about any player, and he's chose Mason Mount to say it about, and yet he's got injured again, so I do feel quite bad for him actually. I'm going to see if I can get the live stream up just on my phone next to us. Let's get onto Sky Sports here. King 9 offsuit again. Early stages, we can just throw a lot of these hands away. We don't need to. We don't need to play these hands early on. We can limp into a few pots if the opportunity is there, but if it's not, we're happy just to let it pass us by for now. There's no point getting involved in something where there's no need to lose your chips early on. You can never win a comp in the first 5-10 minutes. We can get involved with pocket 5 though. We're just going to limp in here. Go set mining.
All in.
Oh, why jam there?
Hold.
No,
Hold.
you can take it. It's just... I mean, if that's his only move, fine. I guess. Let's see. 100k in earnings. Well, in winnings. It's a weird move from a guy that's got 100k worth of winnings. For some reason, here we go. Right, it's loaded finally. So the stream is now on for me in the background. And I'm also actually going to. Oh yeah, and obviously this is my new setup. I got my lighting. I think I fixed the mic issue. I found out what that was. I was setting up the mic and the audio on the same channel, and it was both of them were coming through one mic. Was actually the issue there. So hopefully this has solved the issue. It sounded like it had when I tested it before. I'm just going to quickly pull up the chat on the laptop here, and that way I can see anything if anyone comments or anything like that. Here we go, here we go. Oh, we're already on a break. Right, well, I don't really need to do anything now on this break, unfortunately, though. It's not like I've got anything to do. Let's see if there's anything here. Yeah. Apologies for the not very... Let's open this up. Sorted, right, so I'll put that over here as well. There we go, we'll shift this out of the way. Shift the plate from the food up just hard. Bang that over there. Sorted. Right, well, yeah, if anyone is watching and has anything to drop in the comments, watching the United game here at 25 minutes in. 25 minutes into the game and it's still 0-0. And so the only bits I've seen is that Ahmed Diallo's played half decent and that... Oh, we're in here. Oh. As I had to say, Ahmed Diallo's playing half decent. He's just dragged a shot wide. Oh, I think he was offside anyway. I think he was offside. See, when I'm not playing, and there's obviously there's no one in the chat, it's quite difficult just to talk random shit. So I'll probably just be talking about the game here that I'm watching, because otherwise I've got nothing else to talk about really. Oh. Oh yeah, Rashford and Garnacho have been left out of the matchday squad, which is a bit unusual. Apparently it's something to do with leaking team news or something. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it's like factual or what, but it is a bit unusual that both of those have been left out. I mean, Rashford and Garnacho are both players that United have sort of relied upon over the last couple of years. Obviously, it's difficult to be the case when Rashford hasn't played very well for a year and a half now. Just some City fans looking bored. But yeah, Rashford's not been playing too well for a while now. That first season under Ten Hag, he was unbelievable for a good sort of 6 months. People think he had a really good season all season, but I actually think it was just before and just after the World Cup. He was fucking ridiculous, but it wasn't amazing that whole even that whole season. It wasn't fantastic. He was good. It was unbelievable for like a 4 or 5 month period maybe, but. Yeah, we haven't. But as I say, he's a big game player for United, and he's a big name player as well. So for him to be completely left out of the squad is a bit unusual. And then Garnacho has built his name into being a big name player for us. So for him to be left out as well is a bit unusual. So either, there could be an injury maybe, but as I say, the rumours are that it's something to do with leaking matchday squads or something. If that is the case as well, then it's not very good. Breaks on online poker. It can vary depending on the game you're playing. I've just seen a message in the chat. Breaks are. Well, this one's just finishing now. They're always 5 minutes long, usually, and they're usually every hour, every 2 hours. It can vary on the comp.
Bold.
This one, I don't know if it actually says on here. Oh yeah, so break 55 minutes past the hour for 5 minutes. So the next break will be in 55 minutes.
Bold. Call.
Did I fall Jack 7 there? I did, yeah.
Check.
That is unfortunate.
Check.
So.
Bet. Call. Bold.
I want to see loads of money go into the pot here, and there's going to be like a jack or something on the river as well, and it's going to upset me.
Bet. Bold.
Let's have a look. No, 10. I mean, there's a chance they still won the hand, but still upsetting. Right. We've got pocket sixes here, but we're in a bad position, so we're first to act. So we're just going to limp in. We're not going to do anything crazy. Hopefully this guy doesn't randomly jam all in again, like a tit. I don't know why. I don't know what made him do that. Jamming all in at that when you're that deep, in, it doesn't make any sense. So here we go.
Raise.
He's raised. I can call that raise.
Raise.
It's not an issue. He's re-raised. Fuck me. And again, I can't do it with sixes.
Bold.
So I'm gonna have to fold again. Very, very aggressive player so far. And that's the issue when you're limping from early position. You know you can. There's a chance that you're just giving away chips away. So I mean, what have they got? Jacks versus jacks, and I have sixes. Odds on a 6 coming now. Right, well, it kind of makes sense at least, but it is annoying, as I say, when you're in an early position, you have a half decent hand. It's nothing you can go crazy with. He's raised from the gun, so let's just keep that in mind. So it says that he's stronger. Again, this is working on GTO, so this is working on. Hold on, United are on the break here. I don't know what's more important, the poker or the football. Right now.
Bold.
Oh, yeah, I think it's broken down a little bit.
Bold.
Yeah. So we can call that. We can call that. We've hit the jack. We can check and we can call a bet here. Unless he just jams all in again, because that's what this guy does. I don't know.
Bet.
Yeah, we can call that.
Check.
We can check that down. Hopefully he just checks here.
All in.
I mean, this guy jammed last time. I didn't see what he had. It's difficult. Second pair. I fold.
Fold.
Queen comes as well, gives me a bit of safety, thinking that even if he was bluffing, the odds of him having two picture cards in his hand or something like that is likely. Even if he has just got like king, queen or something, you know, and he's jamming there to make me think he has the ace.
Raise.
This guy loves an all in though. That's he can't. Yeah. Again, it's a hand that I should be calling with, so I'm going to call. But then this guy's gonna raise. I know I'm limping a lot here, but
call.
I'm just gonna check this down.
Bet. Fold.
With a player behind me as well, I'm not even gonna try and then bluff him off it. And this is the one, guys. This is the one where we're going to go broke here, because pocket nines are good enough to go broke on, especially when we're in good position. Especially when we're short stacked. He's raised. There's no point me doing a three bet to say 3k be the average here, but it leaves me with 1.8 behind, so I'm just all in. Stealing this guy's move here.
Fold. Fold.
Go on, you might as well call. Let's have a flip.
Fold.
Nope. I'd have been happy with that flop on a flip anyway.
Fold. Raise. Fold. Fold.
This guy's raising every hand. Well, past three anyway.
Fold.
Some people do that. Oh. United could be in here. Oh.
Fold. Call.
Yeah, so yeah, this guy's been raising a lot, so it's another thing to bear in mind. Let's have a look at his attempts to steal at 50%. This is an ultra aggressive player. That is high. Again, you compare it to 33%. Let's compare the table. 0%. 0. 67, so aggressive player again up here. 25.
Fold.
And 50. So he's in the higher percentage. I mean, myself, 25% is quite average to low. Yeah, that's it. I've only really started playing GG poker since I started doing these live streams. Really, one or two games here and there, but nothing, nothing else. So I haven't won quite a lot on here, just because I don't really play online too often. Most of my poker is live, and when I did play in the past, I played on like party poker and stuff. So you'll see that I think I've only cashed for 100 quid in this. Yeah. 108 quid, which is absolutely shite. Compared to, say, the likes of other sites I've been on, but I'm not a massive fan of online. The reason I'm doing it is because I can't video anything in a casino, so this is the only way I can stream poker is by it's 1-0 to City. What? I'm shocked. I'm so shocked.
Fold. 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 Call.
Man United. Well, here are your feelings. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fold.
Go on, be offside. I mean, what the fuck is that ball from De Bruyne? That is unbelievable.
Check.
I still got a touch on that or not? Because otherwise, that's the best ball I've ever seen in my life. He's hit that with the inside of his foot. It's in a way that looks like it should be curling away from the player and then curls back in. So unless that's clipped like Diallo's foot on the way past, I don't understand how he's got that touch on the ball. What the fuck's Pep Guardiola whinging for? Not bad.
Bold. Raise. Bold. 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 Bold.
Oh, it's kicking off now, apparently.
Raise. All in.
It's all
Bold.
kicking off.
Bold. Bold.
What's happened here?
Bold.
On our table there's an all-in. Right, let's have a look here.
Bold. Bold.
So Kyle Walker's just tripped Hoyland up.
Call.
You fucking tit. Kyle Walker is the biggest wet wipe I've ever seen in my life. That is shocking. That is disgraceful from Kyle Walker. And I'm glad the referee can see that. Well, I hope he's seen that. There we go, yeah. You absolute knobhead. Kyle Walker's just a dick.
Bold. Bold. Bold.
If this falls round to me, I'm actually going to jam all in here and give this guy a taste of his medicine. It might backfire on me, but
Bold.
yeah, fuck it, why not?
All
How's
in. Bold.
And it looks like I might do it again with this 10. I've got 10 bigs left, so it's definitely something I want to
Raise. Bold.
I want to scare some players off. It gives him a really difficult decision to make.
All in. Bold. Bold.
Let's see, 7-2 offs. Is he calling?
Call.
He calls. And he's got pockets. It's a flip. We're happy to take a flip. We're happy to take a flip because an ace is going to come on the river. No, it's a 5. Brilliant. So he's won with a higher straight over straight. And that's $10 down. Let's see what else there is because that was fucking awful. What's this hyper turbo here? Average stacks 11. You've got 28 bigs. It's going to be nothing within 2 seconds. Let's look at some medium stakes ones. Again, you're entering for 14 bigs. I might just re-enter. Just re-enter that and play ultra aggressive. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'll just re-enter this one. play ultra aggressive. And hope to sort of spin up a playable stack, because what's the average stack now in this one? 16k. So let's try and spin it up quickly, and then we'll actually be able to play the game properly. But that wasn't a great first bullet there. I always think there's I saw it a couple of times. Do you think the guy here, this Pate, looks like Tom Aspinall wearing a black hoodie? Just getting a lot of messages in a football chat now because. Yeah, I always think that looks like Tom Aspinall, the UFC fighter, wearing a black hoodie every time I look at that picture.
Fold. Raise. Fold. Fold. Fold.
Again, this live stream might not be going on for that long, you know, because I don't think I can do another bullet. I can't.
Fold.
The way online poker is sometimes, you can tell on some nights when it's not going your way. I'm going to move the screen up slightly so people can see it a bit better.
Fold.
Let's put it there. And I'll see in a second if that looks better for you guys. Because at the moment, I think the screen's actually quite low down for what I'm playing.
Fold.
I'm going to say Cal Walker's an absolute disgrace, by the way. He's a 30-odd-year-old man rolling around the floor like he's in WWE for nothing. For actually less contact than there is in WWE, to be honest. So it's a bit shocking, really.
Fold. Fold.
Ace 2. Not yet.
Fold. Fold.
Too early
Fold.
position.
All in. Fold. Call.
And I've actually been ahead with ace 2. And I've now been losing. And then a spade on the river and I'd have won. Any spade, any ace. It's not an ace, it's not a spade, it's an ace. It is an ace, I'd have won. I'd have been up to 14 and a half plus so 7. Actually about 20 odd K.
Fold.
That'd have been
Fold.
nice, wouldn't it? Oh well. Oh well.
Fold. Raise. Call.
What's he waving his hand about, Guardiola? He just constantly does it. He's a weird guy, you know. I think he's just very odd. See what I'm gonna do?
All in.
Because I realised I'm looking down quite a lot.
Oh.
So I should put the phone there. Like that. That's a little bit better. I think this guy might have won. Full house.
All in. Fold.
Oh,
Call.
have we just chucked away another $10 here? It feels like it so far.
Fold. Raise. Fold.
Lots of all-ins and I'm just not involved in them yet. Would tend to have won. Would 10-2 have won? It would. No, it wouldn't. I've been riveted by this guy with 2 pair. Wow.
Fold. All in.
A lot of all-ins.
All in.
And I'm going to be one of them soon.
Fold.
What's the average stack now? Average stack's 18k. So the average stack's 20 odd bigs. It's not very much.
Fold.
But that's because there's
Fold.
4 minutes left of late reg. So you got a lot of people now joining with 10 bigs. Sorry, 10k like I did. He's just hit a set. So only a club. It's not a club. Again, not the hand to do it. Just before the break now, City are attacking quite a lot.
Fold. Raise. Fold.
Thought Phil Foden had scored there.
All in. Fold.
Let's sit back a little bit like this.
Call.
And hopefully. Oh. There's always a sweat. There's always a sweat. Any ace. Nope.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Oh wow. I've got. It is a foul.
All in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fold.
That's a foul. King Jack is good enough. We're all in.
All in. Fold.
This could be the last few minutes of another
Fold.
very short live stream. If we get a call here and we lose.
Fold.
The odds
Fold.
are if we get a call actually we dominated, so be
Fold.
interesting. Oh, we got folds all around. Good, because yet again would have missed the flop. Ace Queen. Alright, please someone
Fold.
raise me
Fold.
again because I'm going to do it again. 2 in a row.
Fold.
2 in a row. Come on, raise it. You got so many chips. Give some of them out.
Raise.
There we go. Have that one,
All
big
in.
boy.
Call.
Have that one, big boy. King 9. 72%. Jack. Oh, he's got a few more outs now. We're up to 20k. We've got a half playable stack. We've got to keep pushing now.
Fold. Fold.
We've got to keep pushing.
Fold.
I think it actually helped that we
Fold,
jammed
fold,
the hand before because it made it look a lot weaker. I mean, the guy seems to be quite loose anyway, so I think he'd have called regardless, unless we had like a 0%
Fold. Fold.
hand thing, you know, percentage of hands played. Ugh. Right, so
Fold.
this sitting position, we're going to stick in.
Fold.
Because it's working out for us. We've got Tom Aspinall in a black
Fold.
hoodie on one side of us and Gandhi on the other. So,
Fold.
like peace on one shoulder and violence on the other. That was cheesy as fuck.
Fold. Call. Fold.
How are you blowing smoke
Fold.
at me? How's the Chinese guy blowing smoke at me?
All in.
You called my all in with King
Call.
Guy. Can I blossoming back. Right, let's go. You suck. This guys, wow. The look. The absolute look box. As if you go all in, absolutely dominated. And on the flop you've got the other guy absolutely crushed. Unbelievable.
All in.
Thankfully now we don't need to get involved in a lot of this all-in stuff, unless we've got a strong hand, in which case we kind of have to.
Fold.
But right now we can just sort of sit back and
Fold.
sit pretty after taking that guy's chips.
Fold. Call.
Saying that, I think playing actually a bit aggro in these comps is what's better, because again it's a turbo, so that you know what, the late regs are now ended, and I mean it's been what, let's say it's been going for an hour and a half, this I imagine. Then how long's left? On average 3 hours. That's to get to the final, so you know it's going to go very quickly.
Fold.
So you do have to get quite aggro really, so you got to make the most of the hands you do have. Maybe that's another thing as well, maybe on these sort of turbos, because they do last for 4 hours rather than sort of 6 or 7, sort of 7 hours like a live game would,
Call.
or a live tournament. Maybe that's it, maybe I don't get enough value out of hands, maybe that's it. It's another thing to work on, is like getting value out of hands, because obviously the more value you get out of hands,
Fold.
the less a turbo matters, because you've got a stack there and you've got a decent size stack. Whereas I've noticed live, I'll constantly usually hover around the average stack maybe until there's like 2 tables left, and then you get caught somewhere where you end up building a half decent stack, because the blinds get to that sort of level. But I mean, I'm just watching one of the highlights from the United game at the same time as talking about this, so I might get a bit sidetracked. Showing Mason Mount getting subbed off.
Check.
I think it did. Kevin De Bruyne's cross that I was raving about, I think it does hit Amadiola's foot, and it ends up with a fucking weird swerve on it. I actually think Onana could save that.
Fold. Fold.
I mean, that's just dirty from Kyle Walker. They go over to each other. They both put each other's heads in each other, and then Kyle Walker's a knobhead. I've always thought he's a knobhead as well. So I'm glad that my opinion was proved right a few years ago, especially with all the shit off the field as well. It's like it's obvious that the guy's just a bit of a tool. We've got almost exactly an average stack. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Live poker, you have more time to sort of build stacks and extract a bit more value from hands. Whereas obviously online, it's not the case. Why is this guy taking all his time just to decide whether to... It's pre-flop action, it's mad.
Fold.
He'll be back for the next round as well, which will be annoying. And he'll do it again and again. Yeah, see, look, he's already back.
Fold.
Yeah, and then so I've always been a player that courses around that average stack, maybe bobbing up and down, sort of slightly above average, till we get to like the final table. Whereas online poker, because it moves so much quicker, maybe you do need to get a bit more value out of hands. But saying that, at the same time, you see more.
Fold.
You see more hands anyway in terms of online, so maybe that doesn't play a part into it. Oh no, I'm just sort of spitballing. Hopefully
Fold.
nobody shoves here and we can just see a flop. It's a very nice hand to see a flop with Queen Jack. This guy, yeah, again, this guy's doing the exact same thing again.
Fold. 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 Call.
We'll see a
Check.
flop.
Bet.
We'll fold.
Fold.
Oh.
Fold. Raise. Fold. All in.
So is this is the one I'm in. Does it show the current run time? It's been running for 75 minutes. So just under an hour and a quarter. So you've probably got about 3 hours left. If it goes all the way to the end. If I get all the way to the end. So we'll see. We'll see. Half eight finish doesn't sound too bad for. And what's the payouts? Let's have a look. $700 up top. $15 min cash. Again, to break even on this comp, we need to finish 41st. 41st to break even.
Fold.
Now the late regs have ended. I'm just gonna have a flick around this table to see what people are like. This guy hasn't done much, but might just because he's new to GG Poker. Don't know. Similar to myself. This guy is just top 50 his last few, but he's got a 1.5k cash there in a £2.50 bounty mini.
Fold.
This guy not done much. This guy's done a lot. Basically, he's never in a pot, but if he is in a pot, he's ultra aggressive, is what I'm seeing here. He's not free bet once this comp. Strange. He's only played 7% of hands. He's only played 7% of hands. And half of those he's tried to steal the pot. Let's have a look at this guy. Attempts to 67% is a lot. He's in 20% of pots. He's got an okay online. Depends how often he plays, doesn't it? It's like if you cash for £3.5 but you're playing every day, it's not fantastic. But if you played cash for £3.5 and you've been playing once a week for the past month, it's pretty fucking impressive. You know what I mean? $100k. This guy's played 9% of hands. 0 attempts to steal. This guy doesn't bluff. This guy doesn't play a hand unless he's got it. This guy's betting here because he's got it. Absolute monster. And this guy's won $19. He's played 5 comps and obviously not cashed in the past 5.
Fold. 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 Check. Check. Check.
So looking at this guy seems pretty new. To GG Poker at least. Same with this guy. We've got a couple of newer GG Poker players. This guy, again, 0 attempts to steal. His voluntary pot input went up by 6% from playing that one hand, so it doesn't seem like he's played many hands on this buy-in. So I guess we'll see.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Again, pretty soon it's going to get time to get aggressive, and I think I say this every live stream. I don't think I've been chipped up once on a live stream yet. I know we're only 5 live streams in, but you'd think over what on average would be 5 hours of playing. I'd had a half decent stack once in one of these online comps early on.
Fold.
Jacks versus 9s here. This guy's only got 2 outs. And he's gone. Jacks takes it.
Fold.
See, it's easy to say like, oh, we need to get our chips in soon, we need to play aggro, but when you're getting hands like Queen 5, you can't.
Fold.
I'll even play aggro here with like
Fold.
6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9 suited, something like that. His mid-range suited hands are quite good because even if you get called by like an Ace Jack, Ace Queen, Ace 10, anything like that, you've actually got a decent flipping chance. What is that? It's like 40% I think, of winning the hand. So you know it's not crazy to jam with those sort of hands, especially when you're short stacked and you need the chips. This guy is about to go from my stack to an yeah, he is, yeah. Unless Ace or a 9 now would be sick. An Ace or a 9 now. That is disgusting. That is vile. I mean, it started off as a flip, so it is what it is. Do I jam here with Ace 5? If I'm on this side here, I do. But here, all these people to get around though. If I'm in this position, if I'm on the button, if I'm sort of late position, you can jam there with Ace 5 because I don't know that all these people are going to fold like they just have done. So if you're just against 2 people, the chances of Ace 5 being the best hand is actually pretty high. But you know, it's folded. What was it going to be? Oh, there's 2 hearts on there as well. I'm going to regret not going all in there, I can tell.
Fold. Fold.
Well, I just say a minute ago as well about playing safe and how you don't do that when you're playing a turbo. And I've done it anyway. Raise. So now, if I double up, I'm back to almost an average stack again. And that's the issue with turbos is what? I've sort of not been on the gas for fucking 5 minutes and all of a sudden now I'm a massive short stack again. I'm just going to fold that. There's no point getting involved.
Check. Check. Check.
I just want like a game online where you run like a god.
Check.
And you end up with like, I mean, what's the chip leader got in this comp? Let's have a look. Chip leader's got 137,000. So everyone on his table is fucked. Because anything he does is hard. It'll be hard to compete with him. Because what's the average stack? 20. He's got just over 5 times the average. Mad. We can actually, if it falls around to us here, we definitely jam. Especially against a short stack, because he's probably calling. He's probably behind.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
Go on, fold.
All in.
Fuck off. Can we call an all in with A6? Can we? No.
Fold.
Ugh.
Fold. Raise. Fold. Fold. Fold.
United's second half has just kicked off.
Call.
Holding the ball half decent here, United, in the first few minutes as well, which is in the first minute. It's always nice to see.
Bet. Fold. Fold. Fold.
Again, there's not really much we can do there with 9-3.
Fold. 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 All in. Call.
Got an all in with A7 and a call with King Queen. I wonder if he wants him out. Wow. This is our jamming hand, guys. It's Ace-8.
Call.
Yeah, go on.
All in. Call.
Got 2 all-ins now. It's worth it for someone now.
Fold.
He's all in. He's all in. You're not going to get a better chance to... Yeah. He has to call now. It's going to cost him 13k to win a potential 2, 6. Yeah, it has to call. S, A, S. Just an ace. An ace. Just an ace now. Just an ace. Oh, fuck off. Just an ace. Just to beat this guy. Do I win any of it? I do win some of it, yeah. Right.
Call.
Fold that.
Raise. Fold. Fold. All in.
That was a confusing hand.
Fold.
This guy, that guy, he's absolutely buzzing that he called.
Call. All in.
Maybe I should have gone all in here.
Fold.
Maybe I should have gone all in here for a club. Nah. Fold that one.
Raise. Fold. 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 Fold.
We've got another all in hand here if it comes round to us. If someone limps, we jam. If someone limps, we do definitely jam all in here. Again, we've got, what, 6 big
All
blinds?
in.
This guy's gone all in.
Fold. Fold.
He's got jacks. He's obvious. What else are you doing that with? Why jam there? You know what I mean?
Fold. Call.
Let's hope we get
Call.
lucky. 9s. No, we're not going to get lucky because that prick. Oh, you dickhead. I think I win something. I do, yeah, again. Again, I get a second pot. Wow. Ace King, right, again we jam. Again we jam, we've got Ace King this time. I mean, why else would this guy jam here if he didn't have a hand like 9s, 10s, jacks? It doesn't make any sense to jam with anything else. Especially with the size of his stack. It's obvious what he's giving away, basically. He's got sort of a high to a middling to high pair.
All in.
We've got an all in for 20k.
Fold.
We're going to have an all in here. And we're going to call as well. Go on. Get him in.
Call.
Get him in.
Call.
We'll do it again. One more time. Come on. Ace King is going to win here. This one is the one that Ace King wins. Ace King never wins for me. But this one, I'm telling you, it's coming in. You might as well get your chips in as well. Come on. Please. Please. You're joking me. You're fucking joking me. How is this guy won the hand? And I've come last! I've come last in that hand! That's... Right, let's have a look at that hand. Let's have a look at it. Right, explain to me how me going all in here, I come last in the hand, is unbelievable. Ace King versus Ace 6 wins it. He's a foot... Oh, wow. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway because this guy with his Queen Jack wins as well. It's unbelievable. And now this fucking shit player to my right has now got a good stack. It's unbelievable. Right, guys, yet again Ace King lets me down. Yet again, online poker has not been for me. It's always the flop after as well, with an Ace and a King being out there for... it's always the board after. It's just been a pretty shit online experience so far. I mean, thankfully, as I say, my live poker is going a lot better than my online poker, so I am building a decent bankroll for Vegas in January. But it'd be very nice if online could give a helping hand as well. Unfortunately, so far, I've been getting beat with hands like Ace 6. So we'll see what happens next time.